What's up? It's your boy Clutch Media TV, and we are back with another one. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you know when we dropping some more hot fire just like this. And breaking news. Guess what? You want to know when the New York State Athletic Commission is going to make a ruling on Ryan Garcia? Well, it's not going to be no time soon. How do I know that? This is how I know. This interview that I found is an interview of the former commissioner that was over the New York State Athletic Commission, and that he was asking a question like, could Ryan Garcia just go fight somewhere, and if they're going to be making a decision anytime soon? Check it out for yourself.
Right now, is anything stopping him from fighting again in a month or two?
I would say yes, because he awaits a ruling by the New York State Athletic Commission. And it's been put out there that he has flunked A, he flunked B. I would say that if he goes to, let me use New Jersey. He goes across the lines, he's going to fight New Jersey. Commissioner Larry Hazard would say, you flunked A and B in New York. Now you're waiting for a ruling. You can't fight in New Jersey until they give you the ruling. And he could go to Nevada, he can go to California, he can go to Arizona, he can go from any state from A to Z, and they're going to say the same thing. You've got to get the ruling first from New York. But without an executive director, without a full commission, how can you do that?
That's my point.
Until they get a new commission, I don't think it can happen.
So there's a stalemate. They can't do anything right now, the New York Athletic Commission, because I heard your show and you said they can't hold a meeting because they don't have a person that's running the show. Is that how the commission works? Well, I mean, because I don't know the inner workings, but it seems like nothing can happen if there's no commissioner. And who are they going to appoint to that position and when? There's no, we don't hear anything about that.
No, we don't. And I have to believe that pressure has to be put on, or possibly is being put on Governor Kathy Hochul right now. We don't know what is going on as you and I sit here. I mean, she might be sitting with the staff right now, but it just doesn't seem to me that Governor Hochul puts combat sports, puts boxing way up on top when there's so many other issues, with immigrants pouring into New York and everything. There's a lot of things she has on her plate. And one of those things on the plate might be just a little tiny morsel called boxing. And she's pushing it off to the side because there are so many more important issues. When you think of it, in the whole scheme of things that any governor has, where does boxing really fit in? And I do believe that right now her head is not into boxing. So until she appoints somebody who could run that commission, because the other per diem commissioners, I don't see them as the people to sit down and have one is a full-time surgeon out in Stony Brook University. He's a brilliant surgeon. I believe he's head of the trauma unit. He can't be sitting in and doing a full-time job in boxing. They need that full-time, like Kim Sumler was, but I think very ineffective. They need somebody to run the commission.
So, boom, there you have it. It's going to take the New York governor to go and put somebody in the seat for the athletic commission for them to even start to make a ruling on Ryan Garcia. Really, Ryan Garcia could be banned for a year or 2 years or however long it takes to fill that seat, because the New York governor has a lot of stuff on her plate, like immigration, like all of that stuff. It's huge. Or he can go fight in a state that'll let him. They'll say, hey, New York State Athletic Commission don't have their ducks in a row. They're not even put together properly and don't have nobody in the seat. Like, we'll be waiting forever. Something else that the commissioner, the old commissioner, was asked about in that interview was about Ryan Garcia saying things like, I love steroids. I'll eat all steroids. I eat all the Ostarine. He said, what does that mean by him saying that? What does that really mean? And he said it means nothing. Like, they're not going to take those statements because they know those statements don't mean anything. He said the first thing he would do is conduct interviews and ask the experts on hair follicles. It could go either two ways. Ryan Garcia can go fight somewhere else in another state if they allow him. If they say, hey, we're not going to wait on the New York State Athletic Commission to get their stuff together to make a decision. Or the states can be like, hey, yo, nah, we going to wait. So like however long it takes is however long it takes. So let me know what you think about this in the chat, because this is crazy. Like all of this Kim Sumbrel, resigning, this whole thing is bizarre, including Victor Conte not keeping his mouth shut, which I'm going to do another video for Victor Conte. He was basically telling himself about
him setting up the same operation he had going when he had Balco. It's the same operation. Like,
that the feds got him on tape saying. Like, you were sitting in here telling on yourself, bro. Victor Conte is the biggest snitch of all time in sports. He's the 6ix9ine of sports. But once again, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Clutch Media TV is out.